it also takes a lot more of a diligent and dedicated playstyle.
And hey, what have we got here? Speaking of both up close and also potentially camping, we're gonna get Glentendo and Whale. So Whale has gotten top 8, I believe, at the last 3 DNAs, 2 or 3 DNAs.
Yeah,
which I mean, this Isabelle is very good.
Yeah, I was on the mic for their top 3 run, I think 2 weeks ago. Very solid player, but I feel like this matchup is like really, really bad. But Glentendo as a player has been known to, like, if you, that's
to do that.
Yeah, but the main thing is that if he doesn't play a matchup, like if he knows a matchup, he can beat top players. But if he doesn't know the matchup, he'll lose to like a random. And it's just kind of how he ride or dies on whether he's played he's played versus a certain character he's playing against enough.
I mean, you can't always sleep on some of these characters that are kind of deemed as low or mid tiers.
Yeah.
Because they still have stuff, and Isabelle is chock full of quote unquote stuff. So yeah, things like that. And it wasn't 100% true, but it was quick enough, and that the options that Glentendo would be able to go for, things like dashing or trying to pull up shield, would either be safe for Whale to go for, or Glentendo gets punished in a different way. So like it's certainly a rough spot when you're at a disadvantage against Isabelle, when you're against either Villager or Isabelle, because the traps and the fair bear slingshot are just so deadly.
On the air dodge in. But yeah, I really like the Glentendo actually getting the ledge jump, which was very huge. Doesn't quite get a punish because doesn't read the ledge jump DI, but still able to kind of put himself like in such a spot that Whale's still very, very scared to reset up their game plan. But yeah, this matchup has historically been really bad for the Villager twins. Ooh, tries to read the air dodge, the cross-up air dodge, but that's huge. But Whale burns a little bit too fast, and that's the thing, is like you can hold on to that for quite a long time. And as a character like a Villager, where unlike Cloud, since you just throw out your projectile instantly, you actually have true setups into that blade beam.
Oh, he just did it again, calling out the jump out of shield. Like he didn't hit that jab, but he knew that Glentendo wanted to get out of spots like that because hey, you're in a dangerous position at high percents when Isabelle's when any character gets into that really close range. And it's spots. Oh, it was a little bit earlier, unfortunately, so we didn't. Actually, this is just the wrong clip. Never mind. But I don't know if it was caught by a replay. But there was a lot of spots where I think what you said is accurate. That Glentendo may not be fully aware of all the things that Isabelle can do, because he's been showing a lot of respect to the range of some of her more like up close grounded moves, which sometimes you don't really need to do, especially as Cloud, because I mean your sword is just bigger than everything that she can do on the ground.
Yeah, and half their moves are projectiles, so the fact that like not only are you swinging with like a much bigger disjoint, but you're also swinging at projectiles, so the fact that you are a disjoint matters that much more, because you don't have to put your body as close to it, because sometimes like even with characters like Mario that have like a fast bear that like it is decently disjointed, since they have to put their body really close to it, if they mistime the bear, they can still get hit by like a slingshot pellet. But whereas like a character like Cloud, who has like this much range to space his bear around a projectile, he can do a lot better. Wow, does he have his double jump?
Nope.
And he burned it. Wow, what a fair string, yeah. I'm seeing incoming Salt Team coming from Glenn, but let's see if he can turn this around. I don't want to call him out just yet, because Cloud is the character that is all about just accidentally killing sometimes and just kind of stealing stocks when you least expect it.
Yeah, just surprisingly strong. I like some of these down airs that are coming around. We didn't see much down air in the previous game, so maybe trying new ways to get in is going to be the play, especially at such a deficit. But it just looks like Whale is so comfortable spacing around big disjoints.
Wow. Okay. That was a nice confirm. That was very good stuff. Knowing that it just has that much active frames that you can kind of use it like Sephiroth's fully charged neutral B, where you just queue up your smash attack and do that much more bonus damage.
Yeah, that's... If there's anything that Isabelle has over a lot of characters, it's a very, very good up tilt.
Oh yeah.
It's super quick, starts combos into itself.
Yep.
And spot dodge will meet a the spot dodge cancel cross launch will meet the end for Whale, but it's a long way to go. So might as well start trying to charge limit if you can, or sneak around to get something going, because Whale seems like he's in a pretty comfortable spot. And it's on Glentendo to try and overshoot and overextend to get by.
Glentendo's doing a good job though at abusing like the low profile down tilt, like doing a slight, doing a dash back and then a slight dash in to say like, hey look, I want to dash into you and like do a dash attack or a traditional anti-air, and then at the last second changing up his approach to a down tilt to force a mid coming out from Whale. Nice.
Yeah, this won't do it quite yet, but he has the chance to. To set up a ledge trap. Backer F tilt respected completely from Whale's end, and okay, gets back to the platform for basically free.
Doesn't want to get command grab, nor doesn't want to get even regular grab. Right, I think actually, grab the neutral get up, but I think at that spacing you can actually neutral get up shield, because if it was right on the ledge, I think if you neutral get up, it catches you. But since it was a little bit farther away, I think if you're a thin enough hurt box, you can actually get past it.
Cloud is surprisingly thin. Oh, understandable. He wanted to find those kills. Oh, okay, shield pushback. Shoutouts to that. Missing the up smash because of Cloud's own. This back throw won't. Oh, with DI like that, it could have.
That was a good DI mix-up though, because like I guess Glentendo was really thinking the forward throw, because like I don't think even with bad DI the forward throw kills, but it's still not something you want to get hit by, because Cloud's really far from the ledge. He has to burn all of his options to get back to the ledge, and a character like Isabelle who just has two very long-lasting moves kind of interrupt Cloud's up B is not something you want to fight. Or want a chance.
This tether has been proving to be a huge thorn in Glentendo's side. Like you can see, he wants to go out there, but he has to respect the tether.
I'm surprised I haven't seen any like up close like up Bs like on Isabelle's shield, because if Isabelle doesn't have like a down B set up, I don't think they can even nair to shield that. I think they just have to take it, especially if they hit both hits, because their grab's also way too slow. Wow, what a spot dodge on that smash. But the little fishing rod going to win the fishing derby today. Bass Pro Shop saluting our man Whale, making it on.
It's like that's just kind of really rough, because you had a quick 40% start, and then you could see where he burned his jump on the third pellet. But it's when you lose stocks like that, it's rough to get your head back into the game, and then just the sheer situational awareness from Whale, not to overcommit to anything. Always is priming shield after anything gets blocked or whiffed, not trying to deal with any of Cloud's like really solid out of shield offensive tools. That could have been an F tilt, like he spot dodged and then dashed back. So I don't know, different game we could be playing entirely, but it really looked like Whale was just in full control, and that's kind of what you want. It's Isabelle.
And what I wasn't really seeing from Glenn was like a platform play. Like a lot of times, especially these like zoners, like there's a reason why me as a zoner main really hates Smashville, is because good fast characters can really make it ambiguous on what they're doing around the platform. Are they gonna just do a straight fall through, or run off aerial, or maybe a short hop off the platform and then land with a delayed aerial or an early aerial? And if you press like an early projectile, when you're in that corner, it doesn't actually, like, most projectiles can't quite get to where they can come off the platform. So you essentially end up whiffing a projectile in their face, which puts you in a really bad position. And that's something that like a fast catcher like Cloud really can abuse. Is like either using that platform as like a mini angel platform to start charging a limit off of. As you said, like during the sets, like we weren't really seeing any limit charge to camp back, nor any any dancing around the platform to say, hey, look, am I gonna try to go on here and shield? Am I gonna run off the platform? Am I just gonna short hop and then immediately fast fall and land under the platform to try to get you to burn a full hop? Because most owners have a pretty low short hop, so they have to really put themselves out there to fully cover the platform.
Yeah, I mean, that's I pretty much agree with almost everything you just said. Like there was so many spots in that game where you went to, and even game one because it was on a small battlefield, you went to stages that have these wide platforms that Cloud can take full advantage of, and you instead insisted on trying to fight your way to the ground, which, I mean, Isabelle can, and basically any character can just dash back and cover that option with it, whether it be with a pivot grab or, in the case of Isabelle, being able to short hop away and peck you with Slingshot. Slingshot seems to be the kind of enigma of that matchup a little bit, because it's a whole lot less committal than many other projectiles in this game. So trying to use it to pressure platforms is a little bit safer, but you're still in advantage. You're still in a good spot because you're on platform. You can hold shield, you can potentially parry it, and you still have the high ground, which means coming down with aerials can be a lot safer.
Very, very, very Rue.